Hi, my name is Meg and welcome to my plush factory. If you're new here and crochet small business content is something you're interested in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my future videos. And if you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm happy that you're here. Today is going to be a 2-day market vlog, so I will get right into the clips at the market and before the market, and then we'll talk about how it went. It's the day before market and we have to be set up today. So this is everything but the plushies in the car right now. We're gonna go set it up. Good morning, happy market day. We've got a weekend market today. I'm running a little bit late, so I'm gonna give you the lowdown later on. Right now I'm on my way to go get coffee and then I need to head there. As you can see, all we have in the back right now is plushies because I set up yesterday. So everything is set up and ready to go. I just have to get there. I mean, when I say everything is set up, the tent is set up. I still have to get there, put the tablecloths on the tables and get all of my shelving and stuff up and then put the plushies out, but it shouldn't take me too long. Hannah and Justin are meeting me there a little bit later on, and it's gonna be a long weekend. So I will definitely keep you guys updated. And yeah, let's go have a good market. It is 10:42. I already sold. Half an hour in, I sold my dragon, my jellyfish, and a couple other little things. I have a muffin, and it's very nice out. There's a little bit of a breeze, which is good. The vibes are high.
So, they're little cow pants.
We are the same person.
Exactly.
I was just, like, the next words out of my mouth were gonna be, look at the little cow pants. I need to sincerely apologize because this is only like the third clip that I've taken today and it's like almost 3 o'clock.
It's okay. It's been a warm one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say again how hot and sweaty it was.
It's actually not that bad today. There's a nice breeze. That was what I said in my last clip. So
Nice. It is 2:51.
Do you want your face
Trying
in
to
there?
keep the people updated.
Stick your face in there. Well, I don't know if you guys have heard that, but a lady just said that my mushy pops look like atomic bombs.
It looks like an atomic bomb. This is a mushroom cloud. You didn't get it.
No, I certainly did not get it. I was very confused.
You were offended.
I wasn't offended. I just was like, where is that? Like, what? Like, what?
You need to insert a picture of an atomic bomb.
Hello, how's it going? Good.
That's how you know it's hot. Here's a cicada bug.
Oh, yeah.
I know, they're very loud. It's a choir of them. Do you want a bag?
No, it's okay. It's
Okay. Have a good one. Hello.
I like that blue one she just had.
Was it like a turquoisey kind of?
It's like a cobalt.
Oh yeah, I like that blue too.
These are so cute.
Thank
Who made
you.
them? I know these were homemade.
I did. Yep.
These are gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. They are $15. Do you want a bag for it?
Yes, please.
Sure. And I can do cash, card, or Venmo. 20? Perfect. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one, guys. You too. Going with the mushroom? Perfect. They are $10.
Do you guys want a bag?
20?
Do you think we need a bag for them?
No. All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
Come on.
Finally. They're gone. Oh, I didn't see they were in there. It's almost 5 o'clock. Not much to report. My not my Wi-Fi, but like my, what do you call that? Cellular connection? My cell service is kind of being spotty. I don't know why I keep having this problem, but I am. It's gonna rain tonight, so I'm thinking about how I'm gonna do that situation with leaving my tent up. So remember 2 minutes ago when I said it was 5 o'clock? It's not, it's 4:20. messy. It's pretty chaotic, but it's also slow at the same time. This is a very weird event. These guys have been with me all day. They're staying until like 7, and then Nick comes to take over. Now it's 5 o'clock. I hate when I do that. I think it's a certain time, but then it's not, because then it just feels like the time up until that actual time is just like gone. I don't know. I'm tired.
You're burnt.
I'm burnt. I'm gone. I'm doing okay. I was like just about to say that I feel like it's picking up a little bit, but then it slowed back down again. So I think it's just like sort of coming in waves.
It's almost like an illusion.
Yeah.
Of
Hannah just said it feels like an illusion of busyness. I agree with that. Anything to add? No. It's also been a lot of like people looking and then leaving. So that's where we're at right now. Good morning. Happy market day 2. I'm waiting for Nick to get in the car. We're running a little bit late this morning. You know the drill. About to go get coffee and head there. My phone was dying yesterday, so I stopped taking clips because I did not know how to get home, and I was worried that my phone was gonna die and I was gonna be stranded. So I'm really sorry about the lack of clips yesterday. Today is a shorter day. Yesterday was crazy long. It was from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So I definitely needed to preserve my phone battery more than I was doing. But today's only from 10 to 5, so I should be able to take plenty more clips for you. Yeah, yesterday went okay. I'll talk to you guys about it a little bit more in a second. I'm gonna have him film me while I'm driving there. All right, guys, we're on the road. So here's the breakdown, because I haven't even given them a breakdown yet. So this is a 2-day event. Yesterday was from 10 to 9:30 p.m., which is the longest market day I've ever had. It was exhausting. We set up on Friday, which I think I did tell you guys because I showed you the booth all set up. And then I was a nervous wreck leaving it there for like 24 hours. Got back at 8:30 yesterday. I was worried about parking. I was the very first person there, so I guess there doesn't need to be a fear about that. And then, yeah, so I don't have lights in my booth, so we sort of started tearing down at like 9 yesterday because it was just too dark. No one could see my stuff anyways. And also the way that this event is set up is there was the park that I was in, which was all the craft vendors, and there was live music and food and drink and stuff there. But then across the water, like across the bridge, there's another section of the festival where there's like more food and drink vendors and there's fireworks and stuff at night. So most of the people sort of started making their way over to the other side at around like maybe 8:30. It was definitely dead after like 8:30. I think my last sale that I made was at 8:30. So we packed up and it started raining, so I'm very glad that we packed up when we did. It rained all night last night, so I'm very nervous about what the tent is gonna look like when we get there. I put up my pool noodles, so hopefully everything's fine, and we took the tablecloths off the tables and we put everything underneath them, and I didn't leave any plushies or anything there, obviously, so hopefully it's all good. I did get put directly across from another crochet plushie vendor. Very nice, but it's very frustrating when you are placed directly next to or across from a vendor who also sells the same stuff as you. We have different styles. She used mostly blanket yarn. She had a lot of loaf cats. That was like, I would say, her main thing, but we had different enough items where it was fine. But it's just not fair to the customers. It's not fair to us. It is what it is. We made the most of it. I think we both did okay regardless. There were a couple other crochet vendors, which is fine. I always expect there to be, like, I feel like at this point there's always gonna be other crochet vendors. I just think it's so silly that they're placed so close together. Like, just place us a little further away from each other. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, the second sale that I made was for my dragon and my jellyfish, which were the last 2 items that I made this week, so that was cool. That was like a $70 ticket in the first half hour. And then pretty early on, my cow sold. I had a lady buy 3 loaf cats from me and is probably gonna place an order for a 4th one. She was buying them for Christmas gifts for a bunch of people that she knew. I would say the big seller yesterday was Mushy Pops. I feel like that's pretty consistent. The possums did sell really well, which is always expected. Ducks with hats didn't do as well as I thought they would. I didn't really sell that many chickens. I think I only sold like 2 or 3 chickens, which usually those are like one of my bigger sellers. I might move those to the other side of the table today because oddly enough, I think they sell better over there. Oh, there was the cutest little boy in the world. I was literally about to give him my jumbo frog because he was just so cute. He was like making it dance and wave and clap. I was just enamored with this frog. I was about to gift it to him if his parents didn't buy it for him, but they did. So I was so happy that he took that frog home because him and that frog were made for each other. So yeah, I'll give you an update when we get there. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Pretty much nothing was wet, so good news. It's 9:30. That was like the fastest setup we've done in a while. There are lots of bugs. I'm gonna make some mushy pops this morning to try and replenish my stock a little bit. And I also brought some yarn with me to maybe make a dragon if I get really bored later. And then I have a custom order that I need to send out by August 1st, which is a couple days from now. So I might work on that. But yeah, right now I'm making mushy pops. Take your bite.
Oh shit. I don't want a healthy chunk of wood.
It's pretty slow, but there's music, as you can see. It's like 1 o'clock right now, and yeah, like I said, it's pretty slow, but what can you do? It's not raining, so there's a plus. We took down the wall because it's not raining.
That's E.
Perfect. I have a friend. We just collected $10 in quarters, pennies, and nickels. The little girl broke open her piggy bank to buy a mushy pops. What else has happened today since you've been here?
Today
Anything
has gotten
notable?
busier progressively.
Danny went and found me some rocks to put in the baskets out there because they keep blowing away. It's a lot windier today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, seriously. Right?
But no rain, so I don't even care.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. And Nick's falling asleep in the corner. He has blue lips because he had blue raspberry lemonade. Yeah, they are.
Hi guys, how's it going?
I don't remember if I showed you guys, but we sold out of opossums and then we just sold our last frog. We sold out of pickles. Here, you want to take that for me? Thank you. Monday. It's the next day. I'm just gonna tell you how everything went this weekend and tell you my final sales at the end of everything. So let's talk about how it went. I would say overall, definitely not bad. I think that my expectations for this market were a little bit too high. This is a very well-known festival in the area that I live. You know, it's every year. It's been happening for a very long time. Everyone knows about it. So I kind of had high expectations for the turnout. There was a decent turnout. I don't think it was the same exact vibe that I was expecting going in. I kind of thought that I would be a little bit more near like where the action of the festival was, but it turns out it's sort of split into 2 different sections. And one area is for more of like the nighttime festivities with like they had fireworks and all kinds of stuff. And then the other section was more of like the daytime craft fair type vibe. There was live music, which was cool. And there was food and drink and stuff. So it was kind of like festival vibes, but it just wasn't, it wasn't exactly what I was picturing. So now I know for next year. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go back to this event or not. I haven't made my decision on that yet. The vendor fee was a little bit high, which is why I'm kind of not sure. I paid $125 base vendor fee. There was a $30 application fee on top of that. And then they do require you to have insurance at this event. So I paid for insurance through the city. So overall, I spent $215 to be there, which is pretty high compared to a lot of the other vendor fees that I pay for most of my markets, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's one of those things where like, if I sell a lot, I don't mind paying a little bit higher of a vendor fee, but I feel like for the profit that I made, it didn't necessarily justify the high price, if that makes sense. Yeah, so day 1 was definitely better than day 2. Day 1 was from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. I told you guys my phone was dying, so I'm really sorry I didn't get too many clips of that, but I don't have any lights for my tent. I don't typically do night markets, so I kind of was just, once it started to get dark, I was like, you can't see my product anymore anyways, so I'm just gonna start packing up and heading out, which I'm glad that we did because it started raining. Yeah, so that was that, day one. End of day one sales, I believe, was around $800. Let me double check. $818 was the end of day one total, and that was for almost 12 hours being set up. So that's not necessarily bad. Like, I'm happy with that number, but just for the amount of time being there, I think I expected it to just be a little bit more. But yeah, so that was day one, and then end of day two, I walked away with 310. So Sundays typically are slower. This was definitely the case for this weekend. It was a lot slower all day, 10 to 5 on Sunday. It was definitely feeling like a Sunday market, just based on the difference in the amount of people just in general. It was supposed to rain all day on Sunday. Luckily, it did not end up raining, so that was good news. But yeah, like I said, just overall, I kind of expected, I think, a little bit more sales for how much I paid to be there. If you didn't do the math, my total for the entire weekend ended up being $1,128. I did sell out of opossums. I sold out of frogs, pickles. I sold a few large items, which was nice, like sort of right off the bat on Saturday. I had one woman buy 3 of my love cats, which was cool. That was the market. I can't complain too much. I have decided to take August, the month of August, off of doing any craft fairs or market events. I think for my personal sanity, I need a little bit of time. I have a market booked in September, so I will be doing some more events in the fall. But yeah, I think as far as August goes, I'm just gonna take a month to work on restocking my inventory, get my Etsy up to date a little bit. So if you guys are interested in any products, I will link my Etsy below, and that should be up to date pretty soon with everything that I offer, because I haven't updated it in a while with all of my newer items. And yeah, I'm just gonna take the month to mentally have a little vacation, but then also physically, I just want to give myself a little bit of break from the go, go, go. I'm definitely gonna be crocheting probably every day still in August, but it's definitely been like a 12 hours a day crocheting for me for about like 3 months now, which is a long time and it's not great for my body. So yeah, I've decided to take a little bit of time off. So if there's any videos that you guys want to see during that time, I will not be posting market vlogs for a month. So let me know in the comments if there's anything you're interested in seeing from me. I'm going to be starting on my market tips series coming up soon here. I've got a whole bunch of videos planned for that to sort of talk you guys through everything that I've learned in my time doing craft fairs and markets. Other than that, leave me a comment if you have any crazy ideas of things you want to see. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye.